absolutely nothing simple about writing guitar parts and songs that will last for 1,000 years. And Johnny Ramone, Dee Dee Ramone, Joey Ramone, and Tommy Ramone, they accomplished that. Johnny Ramone is one of the most influential guitar players of all time. I don't need to tell you that, you probably know. But sometimes I think as guitar players, not just me, but I think in a lot of conversations I have with friends, we always get talking about, like, you know, people like, you know, Jimi Hendrix and Jimmy Page and Eddie Van Halen and all these great guitar players. But there's a beauty in Johnny Ramone, man. All downstrokes, all playing with downstrokes. And I'm gonna give you 3 Ramone songs. That's 3 Ramone songs for the cheap price of 2 minutes of your time. And then we're gonna talk a little bit about why I think, in my opinion, this man is at the, you know, one of the top guitar players of all time. There's so many people walking around with guitars on because of this guy, Johnny Ramone, who's buried just a couple of minutes from my house at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. I go down there and see him and Dee Dee every once in a while, especially in the last year or two. So we're gonna go do that. Johnny Ramone, turn it up, get loud, piss the neighbors off. We're gonna give you 3 Ramone songs, starting with Blitzkrieg Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4! I want to be sedated. Why am I screaming 1, 2, 3, 4 before every song? That's what Dee Dee Ramone did, man. We can't start a Ramone song without a Dee Dee yell. So I want to be sedated. Take it, Dee Dee. 1, 2, 3, Sheena is a punk rapper. Man, I'm already sweating. Now here's the thing, this is what I'm saying. If you're a really good guitar player, or if you're just starting out, there's a couple of things that Johnny reteaches me stuff through my whole life. Chuck Berry, you know, it's like guitar players like this that just go straight to the core of the music. The melodies on those chords, you can hear the song in your head. And if you try to play along with Blitzkrieg Bop, you're gonna end up like me right now. Put that song on and try to play it all with downstrokes. Now I make some mistakes, I do my thing, whatever. That's part of it, man. That's rock and roll. It isn't supposed to be pretty all the time. It don't have to be perfect. Your tone doesn't have to be perfect. That's another thing I learned. Watching Iggy Pop a couple of years ago over at the Palladium in Hollywood, I mean, man had everybody on stage within 3 songs. You know what I'm saying? It's rock and roll spirit. Mick Jagger, you know, Keith Richards, we're talking about guitar now. But my point is, Johnny Ramone took what Link Wray invented, the power chord, which substitutes out that major and minor, and just goes straight for the guts, and it's amazing. And he took what the Kinks were doing and he just elevated it. You know, they elevated it, they cranked it up, they went faster. It's like what Chuck Berry did to the blues, you know, he just turned up the speed and everybody started dancing and loving it. And I would also say one thing that I always learn when I listen to Johnny Ramone or any guitar player, be it Eddie Van Halen, be it Jimmy Page, be it the other Jimi Hendrix, be it Django or Chuck Berry, be it Slash or James Hetfield or any number of them, there's one thing you gotta admit. If they're a name, if you know them, you can sing their guitar parts. They're melodic, they're in your head. And one great thing about Johnny in this whole all downstroke thing, man, it teaches you how to be a metronome. And it's a busy world out there, as they've said, and they didn't waste any time. They just pounded through their sets, and they're what great rock and roll is to me. They're one of the many examples. I send love to all of you. I want to send love to Premier Guitar for having me, and I want to thank you all. And don't forget, you know, hey, I love guitar solos. I love playing guitar solos. They're amazing. But without a song, there is no solo. It's just a jam, right? So being a part of a band, that's like, to me, like such exciting stuff. And go back and play those old Ramones albums. I guarantee you're gonna have so much fun you won't even believe it. I did it this last year for the first time since I was 14, and I freaking loved it. I went crazy. That's why I'm doing this today. So never lose your love for your instrument, never lose your love for yourself, never lose your love for music, and I will see you out there on that road. I'm Chris Voss from the Record Company.